For much of our lives, many of us learn to measure our worth by how useful we are to others. We learn to pour ourselves into relationships, work, and responsibilities, hoping that if we give enough, care enough, achieve enough, we will finally feel whole. But somewhere along the way, we forget that constantly giving. Self-love is not selfish, it is the foundation that makes all other forms of love sustainable. When we talk about self-love, we're not talking about ego or superiority. We're talking about the willingness to honor our needs, respect our limits, and treat ourselves with the same compassion we offer others. This can feel uncomfortable, even rebellious, because many of us were taught that our value comes from sacrifice. It invites us to believe that we deserve care even when we are not performing, proving, or pleasing. It asks us to see ourselves as worthy simply because we exist. It shows up when we apologize for taking up space or silence our feelings to keep the peace. It shows up when we push through exhaustion because resting. It shows up in the voice inside us that whispers. Practicing self-love means challenging that voice. It means recognizing that the standards we hold ourselves to. One of the most powerful aspects of self-love is boundary setting. Boundaries are not walls, they are bridges that help us. Saying no does not make you difficult. Saying no makes you honest. It makes room for your well-being, your creativity, and your peace. And when you protect your energy, you show up more. Self-love also requires us to be patient with our own growth. We often expect ourselves to heal quickly, change instantly, or handle everything gracefully. But growth is rarely linear. Some days we move forward, other days we fall back. Self-love asks us to keep showing up anyway. Another essential dimension of self-love is learning to listen inward. We spend so much time tuning into external expectations that we forget to ask what we actually want, what we actually feel, what we actually need. It might mean giving yourself permission to rest, to dream, or to change your mind. When we honor our inner voice, we begin to build. When we rest, we have more energy to give. The love we give ourselves becomes a source that flows outward, not a resource that runs dry. Maybe it's speaking to yourself more gently. Maybe it's allowing yourself rest without guilt. Whatever step you choose, let it be a reminder that you deserve your own kindness long before you try to offer it to the world. And now, I'd love to hear from you. What does self-love look like in your life? Share your experiences or reflections in the comments.